Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Time for Market Monday, where I go through all of the deals that I see on the market currently in NHL 22's Hockey Ultimate Team. Guys, if you've been enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, as it does really help with the YouTube algorithm and all that. Check me out on TikTok. The link is down below. Almost past 2,000 followers, which is pretty crazy. All right, guys, let's get into Market Monday. All right, guys, so we're going to go all over the place. I think that's the best way to solve this, and I'll just touch on all of the things that I see currently on the market that, I'm watching out for all price ranges really. But we're going to start first with some of the X factors. Is, again, I think that you guys need to pay attention to these because there's a chance to make a ton of coins. So right now, KRIS LETANG going for under 100,000, I think, is the next big one to kind of make a big boom if he gets his next upgrade, or when he gets his next upgrade. And the reason being is that he has Fly the Zone as his secondary when he gets to tier 8, which gives him 89 speed, which is great. Again, there's not a lot of top end right-handed defensemen. Defensive as a whole, there just isn't a lot of great ones. And the reason why I like KRIS LETANG now is because his next upgrade will not cost a lot. Because he started so low, 15,000 coins gets this one. That means it'll be about 25,000 for his 85 overall, and it should bump him up to 90 overall speed. When that happens, guys, you will see this card go up in price. So if you're looking to invest and make some coins, or if you're just looking for a pretty good option on right defense, KRIS LETANG is a great option for that X factor at under 100,000 coins. The next thing I want to point out is that because the fantasy event is going on, guys, not a lot of people are taking part in it. They're not making sets because they really either they're just so far away from making Duchene or Kyrou or anything like that. They're just really not partaking. So this event is kind of just a wash for most of the community. So the 83 overall cards are going for about under 3,800 coins, which is a very good value. And I think when the next event that comes this Friday, I believe it's this Friday, when the next event comes, that'll shoot it back up when it's a normal event where, you get like a 92 overall master item there's a bunch of different ones, much like the Halloween as well as the Superstar Origins event. It'll be a very normal event. So I think that's when you're going to see these cards jump back up in price. If you have a bunch, like you went out and bought a ton of 30 or 83 overall cards for cheap like this price, don't sell them yet. Hold on for the next event. I know you probably are just, you're sitting on a lot of coins. They should shoot up to over 4,000 once the next master sets come out for the next event. So anything around under 3,600, I'm buying up because I think there's some coins to be had there in the next little while. The next one I wanted to point out is this Roman CERVENKA. On PlayStation 5, he's going for 65,000 coins. Honestly, anything under 70 is a very good value. This card's pretty gross. He's a center at 6 foot. He's got Thief, which bumps all of his defensive stats up quite high. He's got 90 speed and acceleration. This is a really underrated 88 overall card. I don't know if it's because he's European and a lot of players aren't paying attention because he's not an NHLer. This is an awesome card to go out and get for the price point, and definitely one for free-to-play players. This could be your first-line center easy, and he's going to cost you less than 80K. So anything under 70, awesome buy. Another older card, older now, to watch out for is the 91 Auston Matthews. And the reason why I want to point him out is because as the events go along, cards will kind of get forgotten about. But because Matthews was a 91 and there was a few cards that were very high rated, he still hangs around. And because the center position is very weak still, and you really don't need to have high-end speed guys at center. He's 6'3", has Fly the Zone, Thief, and all of his stats when you combine it are very good. If you don't have his X Factor card, this card's going for like 175,000 coins. That's a very good value, and it's probably going to fall when the next event comes out, or Wednesday when packs are released and people are just trying to sell things. I would definitely look out for this one because anything under 170,000 coins is a really good value for this Auston Matthews card, because he could be on your lineup for the majority of the game, really. There's no way to increase the attribute for him being 6'3". So just be on the lookout for that, as I think his price is getting a little too low. The next one I want to point out is the 84 Jacob Markstrom. The reason why I never really talk about goaltenders, guys, I did do a full video on like the 5 favorites I have right now. This Jacob Markstrom's going for under 20,000 coins, and in my opinion, he's the best card in the game, best goalie in the game right now. He makes some saves that just make no sense. And under 20K, you can just get a goaltender you can use for months, really. So I would definitely look into trying him out, again, especially if you're struggling to find a goaltender. And under 20,000 is a really nice price point. So he's probably going to fall even lower, but he's the one I would be on the lookout for. Now let's talk about some of the Evo cards, because there's obviously some money to be had here. And I just want to touch on a few things. First of all, Matt Duchene, guys, I don't care if you're free to play. I don't care if you're pay to play. I don't care, how much you play this game. You need to do everything in your power, trade in all of your untradables, everything, to try and get this Matt Duchene before he's out of packs. And the reason being is that he is almost guaranteed a 99, and let's say he gets hurt tomorrow and he's out for the whole year, he is still one of the best left-handed wingers in the game, and you could play him at center as well. Wouldn't recommend it, but his skill set for wing is just nuts, and he's scoring at will right now. So once you can't make him anymore, it's going to be awfully tough because it's going to be well over 1 million coins to get him. So if you do not make him now, you will not get him. If you're free to play, if you do not make him now, you will not get him. So just keep that in mind. This is one of the better cards, and it's funny because EA releases all of these trying to be safe and, keep all the overalls in check. And my reason why I love this event so much is they have no control over it. So Matt Duchene, an easy make. I would try everything in your power to make it. And again, I don't usually recommend, free-to-play guys going out and getting the most expensive cards or trying or selling everything, but this you need to do for sure. Some other really good cards that I'm watching for in terms of the fantasy event is this Jared McCann. So I talked about it in my fantasy kind of breakdown of this series. He's got a great opportunity because he plays so much on the Kraken. He's got quite a few goals already, and he's got 88 speed, 88 acceleration, and a decent shot. He can make your team right now. Even if you have a great team, he can play in your bottom six for sure. He's going for under 200,000 coins. And if you're in the market for some fantasy cards, or let's say you have like 2 million coins, any of these under 200,000, if he scores a couple more goals, he's going to shoot up in price. So I think that price point is right, under 200,000, and I think that you can make some coins, and I think he has a good shot to hit in the high 90s for sure. Now you kind of missed the boat on Morgan Rielly. I released on stream a couple of days ago about, getting in on Morgan Rielly early, because he did score, and when defensemen score, their stats go up +2, but their speed goes up +1 guaranteed. Morgan Rielly can play on your team right now. Again, there's not a lot of great defensemen, and he usually averages about 10 goals in a season. So he scored 1. He had not scored at all in about 14, 15 games, so he was due. And anytime he scores now, he's going to be one of the best defensemen. If you can get him for under 300K, if you're in the market for it, I would 100% recommend it because I think it's really safe, and you're going to get a very good defenseman when there's just not a lot of them out there. So guys, that is all of the market buys that I have for this week. Again, with the fantasy event going on, it's kind of tough because really the best buys are for the hut rich or the guys that have a lot of money. So I do apologize for the players with the lower amount of coins. If you do have, under 100,000 coins, I'm buying up all the 83s, all the 84s for the cheaper prices and holding for the next event. I think that the next event will go back to normal and you'll see those prices kind of skyrocket. So just keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, guys, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. I'm going to try and get to your comments a little bit more on these videos. And again, check me out on TikTok. I have a lot of budget builds there as well. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Have a good one.